December 1987. In a few moments, it's Cartoon Carnival.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back once again to the stream. And what is this? This is Vampire Week, because we're doing a lot of Vampire Masquerade catch-up streams, basically. And yeah, so let's get straight to it. Hopefully you're not going to hear the background air conditioning too much, but it's goddamn hot, so deal with it. Mostly. And we're going over to this one and this one. There we go. So hopefully all of that can be heard. I can be heard. Everything is hopefully good, because I can't quite check it. But let me actually double check. Because it turns out having an old game isn't exactly the best setup sometimes. Alright, I don't know. W, tricky right click. Alright. What are we doing here? We're going to go out. Did we finish the thing? Or were we about to face the boss? No, we were still doing stuff. Fair enough. Alrighty. And locked in a way I can't try to pick. Well. Good thing this guy's crazy, huh? Would this be the same, I say, right, as I accidentally an entire thing? Already have knife. Oh, now we're upside down. Okay. I guess then minor content warnings of unreality. Oh. Which makes me wonder how that works. Are we under the effects of some hallucinogen, or is that actually architecturally built to be that way? Fair enough. Brock Hines, 57 to 2002. Chris Ashton, 54 to 97. Sorry about that, caught in my throat. David Marsh, 83 to 2003. Hector Espinoza, 32 to 2001. Jamie Guthrie, 55 to 1999. Steve Box, 38 to 1994. Sure, this isn't a trap at all. Oh, is that sunlight? Oh. Oh yeah, that'd explain it. Where's my shield? Just to double check there's nothing else. Alrighty. Let's heal up a bit too. Oh good, mannequins. Historically, nothing bad has ever happened with mannequins. Real fake door, real fake door. Nothing there. And up Oh, good. Good to know. Ominous whisper. Clever. Now all these ones will be moved as well. Yeah. High five. Aha.
Wishes and words brown from the same sea.
Let's get out of the doorway.
Stop doing that. Mother shan't be too pleased. None too pleased.
I mean, do I look like the kind of vampire that gives a fig about what mother wants? Yep. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, I'm sure that was his actual body. And not like a corpse that he found being a doctor. Which way? Let's go this way. Oh, good. Nights gone by, nights here without the taste of the master's blood, his terrible gaze, the sight of the pale moon in the sky. I'm lost, trapped here by the master, once his most loyal servant, but now the victim of his growing mistrust. The fractured surface of his paranoia, hearing the screams beyond these walls. Something has happened, something unnatural, something like that. The beginning of a harrowing madness that I will surely not. Charming. Ah, block. Good to know.
I am no longer safe. I know it. The voices have proven themselves authentic, and I have withdrawn from the Vampire Society entirely. My absence will no doubt draw attention, but I could no longer hold my fragile composure around the ravenous eyes of my vampire peers, especially not around him. The voices compelled me to make what I fear is a Faustian bargain, but I had to, for their demands are constant and merciless. I have secluded myself within the mansion. I know he will strike out at me. He will go to any length to achieve his ambitions, and he knows it, I know. I have taken precautions to protect my beloved wife. A cure will have to wait until our immediate safety is guaranteed. The mansion was constructed with security in mind, but at that time I was not privy to the full range of vampire capabilities. The voices echo in the twisted corridors of my psyche, dark whisperings of a macabre and formless menace, the approach of which portends an end to all of this.
Neat. Let's see, where does this go? Anywhere useful? Or is this like shortcuts?
Hey, hold it!
No. Why would I listen to you? You're mad.
The voices have increased in frequency and direction of late. They have begun to stay with me long after conversation has ceased and are serving as quite a distraction. I fear others are beginning to notice my preoccupation at the vampire gatherings. I am thinking again of the particular vampire of whom I spoke previously, who I dare not name for my growing fear. If the voices are to be believed, then my caution is warranted, for they speak of his blackest crimes, both past and future. More than once, I have seen the suspicion in his eyes and heard the distrust in his voice when speaking with me. The fear must register on my face, as it is all I can do in these moments to keep from crying out in chorus with the voices.
I mean, say what you want, he certainly has a way with words. Now, if I go down, is there a way up? Not sure, so we'll come back. Because I don't want to make the mistake of going the correct way when there's stuff to explore. Ah. Well. So I guess that might have been the way out then. A brain, a stuffed rabbit, hard to tell. Maybe something dissected. A rose, pictures, and a pocket watch. Yoink. Alright, let's go this other way then. You know what, actually, I'll do the clever thing. In case it turns out to be a very bad idea, I can just reload. And by very bad idea, I mean immediate options, I guess. Oh, it's dark. I didn't even need to do that. I just felt like it. Ah. We're back here, are we? Well, let's have a look what we can do with this. Oh, cool. Alrighty. Good to rule that out, but makes me wish I kind of hadn't bothered. Freaky. Seems weird. Well. Locked, probably because I have to interact with the thing. So let's do that. Fair enough. Meanwhile, the house kind of blew up a bit.
Lay low and be cleansed by the flames!
I'm Bart Simpson. Who the hell are you?
Out is dead? Pity it could not be by my hand. No matter. Soon your self-made kings and false prophets and all who bear the mark of the beast will be washed from the earth for the coming of the Lord.
So who? What?
As you burn, tell them it was Grünfeld Bach who sent your damned soul to that lake of fire. All agents of Satan shall return to whence they came. Let this righteous display serve as a promise to all who serve the archfiend Lacroix. I'm coming for you, Lacroix. By the power of the Lord, I will cleanse your black soul.
Got it. Garfield Black. Alrighty, well. This probably is the best way, isn't it? Just gotta watch out for the fire dudes. I say as I take critical damage from all of them. To avoid melee combat, range spell attacks. Aha. Nice 3-point landing. Yeah, that's a shame. I probably could have sold for a non-insignificant amount. I guess that's more Ventrue territory. They like the money. Subtle. Yeah, where was it that I... I did kind of look something up a little bit earlier, just because it was going to drive me insane. So apparently, this is the Chantry. And this is where the Tremere live. And isn't that just nice? So I think might be going the wrong way. I missed that because my things didn't pop up. Double check. Just a ray of trans sunshine. Thank you for the follow. Let me make sure I got my... Yeah. Hi yourself.
Greetings, neonate. Might I assume you received my invitation? I have been looking forward to meeting you for quite some time.
Like 2 days? Like, seriously, how old of a vampire are we?
Strauss. Maximilian Strauss. I am the regent of this chantry. Welcome.
Nice digs you got here.
Ah, yes, forgive me. I forget that you are not embraced within the pyramid. We share the same blood, you and I, but there is much you have yet to learn about our clan.
Watch, it's like you returned like 45 minutes ago. Oh, absolutely. It's like, oh yeah, I've been doing this for like a hot minute. Oh, how long? 1 minute, I just said. So let me... That size of chat is a little bit bothering me. It should be bigger. He's just an impatient fuck. Yeah, and timestamps can go away. Hopefully that's a little bit more readable. You're of the Tremere? So am I. What a coincidence.
Yes. This new life in which you find yourself undoubtedly seems strange. I'm sure you have many questions, young one. I will answer those which I am able.
So I noticed this is kind of a building and not like a pyramid, because they're in Egypt.
The pyramid is the social structure of our clan, with each level of advancement watched over by the next. There are apprentices here at the Chantry who are my charges, and I have a lord who watches over me and other local regents, and so on. In most cases, Tremere are very selective about who they embrace and how it is done. There are traditions and laws that we adhere to, so the circumstances of your embrace were, let us say, unconventional. Therefore, you are outside the pyramid.
Ah, it's like one of them scams. I want in. Easy money.
Such things are possible, young one, but you would have to prove your worth to the clan before it would even be a consideration. Tremere guard their secrets well. Perhaps it is something we will speak of later.
Okay, and this chantry deal.
A chantry is a local gathering place for those of the Tremere clan. I live here, as do apprentices from time to time.
And the regent thing?
A regent is the leader of a chantry, as well as a teacher to young Tremere apprentices who are studying the mysteries of our clan.
I just wheezed. Imagine he asks you, the clan is putting on a play of SpongeBob the Musical, and then Shrek the Musical. We ask you to audition for one of the roles. I mean, that would be an interesting test. See if we can get in.
It seems that disease has been spreading at an alarming rate throughout the downtown population. Considering our particular appetites, the local kindred are more than concerned about these developments.
I really want to say two, but that's not the character we've been playing. You got to sing the best day ever.
Yes, indeed. My opinion is that the local anarchs are responsible for these outbreaks. Their precipitous indulgence of certain passions often leads to such things. Ergo, their need for the watchful eye of the Camarilla.
What?
The Camarilla. It is merely a kindred sect that exists to protect its members from the outside world. There are specific codes of behavior that we abide by in order to ensure the continuance of our species. It is nothing more and nothing less.
Interesting. Do go on.
Surely. What else would you like to know?
Aren't all vampires part of this?
No. There are many independent clans who are not aligned with the Camarilla. And the Sabbat is another sect of various vampire clans whose beliefs are very different than our own. Unsavory sorts, to say the least. I understand you have already run afoul of them.
Imagine if you were a vamp in this world, it would be weird. I mean, yeah, given the, I guess, little-ish that I know, it's just like, what the is going on? Way too political. Especially if you were, like, young when you turned. Yeah, imagine being, like, an 8-year-old forever.
Ah, yes, the infamous Mr. Rodriguez. I understand you owe him your life twice now. Had he not intervened, the prince would have surely had that hound of his separate your head from your shoulders.
Imagine getting stuck at 17. Oof. I didn't even like being 17 once.
In any case, it's a shame that Rodriguez cannot see the wisdom of the Camarilla. He would make a powerful ally. As it is, he is a significant thorn in LaCroix's side, which serves my purposes just the same.
Aren't you, like, working together?
LaCroix is a prince, neonate, and a Ventrue on top of that. Even if he weren't as young and indiscriminate as he's already proven himself to be, But I say too much. Let us just say that he and I have differing ideas on the use of power.
Can't talk to your friends anymore because, shocker, they're werewolves. I think I've read this fanfic.
Well, without saying too much, I think that Sebastian Lacroix lacks the usual discretion necessary to be a prince. I see in him a lust for power that overshadows his responsibility to the Camarilla.
Not the fanfiction, yes, no. That one I'm not getting that one, unfortunately.
No, young one. I aspire not to such lowly heights. My only interests are those of my clan and the Camarilla.
In that order.
You will do well in this new life, young one. That I can see already.
Y/N is common in reader insert fanfiction. Fair enough. I don't know what it stands for then, if it's not yes, no.
Of course. What is it you would like to know?
Oh, it stands for your name. That's a weird way of putting it then. I mean, sure. I guess it's like older internet etiquette, I guess.
Hello, neonate. How can I be of assistance? Of course. What is it you would like to know? Of course.
Well. Huh. Wait a minute, you're that first door I didn't want. There we go. So I did get a book. Gargoyles, homunculi. Cool. Magical creatures and how to find their asses.
Hey, crab nipple this, crab nipple that.
Yeah, I'm probably going the complete wrong way again. Yes, wrong way.
Just back off.
I mean, that does make it a little bit more obvious when you start to look up. But as we know, gamers have broken necks. They never look up. Alrighty. Sabbat covens and Camarilla salons alike speak of turmoil in the east. Where's the... No. I guess we've got to check in.
Evening there. Something burning? Ooh, smells like someone burnt the burgers.
No, I don't smell a thing. Anyway.
Sure, I'll open her up for you. Jeez, I could go for one of them double-spaced burgers with the onions and the cheese and some bacon and a guacamole. Ooh.
Sounds great. You know what? Get to my treat. So, hey.
The Primogens still haven't been contacted by Grout. I thought I made it clear that you were not supposed to come back until we had heard from him.
don't think you're gonna be able to do that.
Grout's dead. What?
Yeah, and also...
Buck! Every time I think he's lost the scent. So, Buck killed Grout to draw me out.
Yeah, well, about that, we kind of found the body first.
Buck is a hunter. They stalk and kill our kind to appease their god. But like many mortals, their so-called faith is nothing but a conduit through which they quench their killing urge. Who else would have killed Grout?
I mean, there was also that 9 out of 10 guy.
Look at me. Are you sure it was Nines Rodriguez? Because if it was, the consequences... Do you know where this might lead? Do you really have any idea?
No, and also...
It means, under most circumstances, I would call a blood hunt on the murderer immediately. However, the anarchs of this city may interpret such an action to be a declaration of war. I do not want a war with them. This decision will take some time. I need to confer with the Primogen on this. In the meantime, I've come to a decision on the Ankaran sarcophagus, and I believe that for the safety of the inhabitants of this city, we need to place the sarcophagus under Camarilla protection until its contents can be confirmed. This also is very important, so I need to call upon your skill once more. The Ankaran sarcophagus was quietly delivered to the Museum of Natural History a few hours ago. I would like you to bring it back here for safekeeping.
But you do know that the last time you sent me on a mission...
Let me finish. The manifest from the Dane shows there was a small box from the same dig on board, but it was listed as missing. Keep an eye open for it. It may have been overlooked. It's crucial we get the sarcophagus in our possession within the next few hours.
You know, I'm a little tight at the moment.
Yes, of course. Here. I can't have one of my representatives running around ill-equipped for their task.
Thanks.
Here are the keys to the front door of the museum. The sarcophagus should be in an examination room of some sort. There's a small security staff on site, but I don't want a massacre. Mortals are just as easy to deceive as they are to kill.
Now, you say that, but remember the last time you did something like this, and got me to do something like this.
One or two, but that's all.
What? The blood?
A blood hunt is a death sentence. When one commits a high crime against our society, a blood hunt may be called. It is then the responsibility of the city's kindred to bring the offender final death.
Good
There is a degree
news.
of immediacy attached to this task. Work fast. And, as on the Dane, you are not to open the Ankaran sarcophagus for any reason. Excuse me.
Okay. Still not talking, huh? Alright, what have we got? All the goods ready to go. Cool.
Need a ride?
Yeah, I'll let you know. Museum. What do we got? Real fake door. Hmm. Funny. Because she's a psychic, you see. I wonder. It's an interesting little pocket setup whole thing they've got there. Oh, someone around this corner, is there? Access to the roof. Good to know. Alright, so we're back to the little main area, I think. Because that's the opposite side. Which theoretically suggests that the office could be here. Maybe. No. Follow behind this guy at a reasonable pace. Let's see. seeing if we can spot the thing. So it's probably on the lower floors then. So I'll wait for that guy to come around again. Or not. Good to know that there were two of them. Wonder what the hell that was.
Hey, stop right there.
Whoop. Well, I tried.
Hey, hold it. Hey, hold it.
Well, he's gonna get angry at us again because we're not really getting out of this one easy. Email. Reminder. Sarcophagus guy will be working. Show him with professional courtesy. Next. Statue on Daryl's workstation is creeping me out. Viruses and keys. Sales. Oh god, what now? Do you mind? I was trying to work. Nope. Well, can't do it. Huh? Uh-huh. Basement key. Now, realistically, this seems like the kind of thing you should be able to pull out the videotape for. It's like, so they can't track you. But what do I know? Well, there's still people walking around, so it's not a complete massacre. just most of one. What's the bed? Huh. No, I could have sworn money that one of these was going to have that statue and it was going to be like a hidden footage camera. Because I was hearing like camera noises. Oh boy, that's not great.
Hey, stop right there.
At least I'm not losing humanity or whatever. Yeah. One second. Alright, let's give a break. As we need to have a touch of time before we go on the actual break, just to make sure that we can get out of this. Man, I hit him good. Well, technically, he was still alive, so... Let's see about these cameras when we get back from a break. Unless there's more guards. There's more guards. Well, let's just... Alright. To be continued.
Take me away from all of this.
Take me away, officer, kind sir. There's nothing much back home I'm gonna miss.
Take me away. Please, 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 beyond all. Take me away. Oh, take me away. Please, piano.
Guess what? I'm wearing no knickers. From now, no knickers for me. I'm fed up with knickers that wrinkle and pinch and dig into me. So now I'm wearing no knickers. I'm as comfortable as can be. And all you can see through my clothes is, well, all you can see is me. Yes, now I'm wearing no knickers. I'll say it till I'm hoarse. I'm honestly wearing no knickers. No knickers. From Hole-Proof, of course.
Only 3 hours away. It's a holiday that's something else.
We met some really incredible guys. All of us just fell about and we had a ball. I could have danced all night.
It's a great way to see a great country.
To Fun Bus New Zealand, pack a pair of jeans, a toothbrush, then call your travel agent or Air New Zealand.
Where the Pacific's #1.
Monday morning.
And the same old cup of coffee. Cheer up, try Coffee Mate. It makes coffee taste great. Coffee Mate?
Coffee Mate is tiny grains bursting with concentrated flavor, giving coffee a very special, creamy, smooth taste.
It's smooth and creamy. Chase the dark clouds away.
We've never tried it before.
Now we can't wait for more. Coffee Mate smooth and Coffee Mate great. Coffee with Coffee Mate.
Only at chemists. Aspro Clear is a most advanced form of pain-relieving aspirin. No other aspirin works better. Aspro Clear is rapidly absorbed to work quickly and effectively, to help relieve headache, to help reduce fever, to help relieve body aches and pains. Use only as directed, and if pain persists, see your doctor. Every day, more and more Australians place their trust in Aspro Clear. That's because no other aspirin works better.
Any place in the States, when you look for our sign, somebody says thank you, LRMA, every day of the year, every hour of the day. Somebody says thank you, LRMA. People choose and can find the confused, and so we send a little help every day. Somebody says thank you, NRMA. Any worries at all, we can take them away. Somebody says thank you, NRMA. You've discovered you should be better covered. We'll try and help you come what may. Somebody says thank you, NRMA. Just pick up your phone and you'll be covered okay. Somebody says thank you, NRMA.
Eat a mayonnaise.
Alrighty, let's get back to it. Now, so we're still in some dire security straits. Sure, this looks great on camera. So it's workroom K. We've got some experience. What are we doing? What were we doing? Were we looking to bump scholarship? Thaumaturgy? Yeah, that might be it. So with one off. One experience point off. Email. Mood. Not going to show the guest around. Up yours. Two, 3, 5, 8. Results. Again, mood. View results. Analysis incomplete. 5 hours to do. Alright, quit. Alright, where's Canberra? Canberra is there. 2, 3, 5, 8. Canberra. Hide underneath it, wait for it to turn, and book it. Yeah, just rewrite that one. Just run through it, it's fine. Yoink. They're all very aware that I'm here. Sure. Hey, who turned out the lights?
I can't understand why someone would go through the trouble of stealing a box with a very ancient corpse. This city's not that dull.
Yeah, it's you.
I'm an archaeologist, so I thought I'd indulge in a quick study of this Ankaran sarcophagus everyone's so riled up about. My guess, from what I've read about it, is that it's a mummified Mesopotamian king. I needed confirmation.
Why?
Since it's missing, I'm inclined to believe it was stolen, or intentionally misplaced, if you like. Clearly, though, it's not here.
Did you steal it?
If I stole it, I would know where it was, and most likely wouldn't be looking for it here.
I mean, if you stole it, you have to say it, otherwise it's entrapment?
Interesting choice of words. Weren't you here to take it away? Wouldn't that make you an attempted thief? That definitely doesn't make it theft.
How do I know that you didn't steal it just because you said it, smartass?
If I stole it, I would know where it... Oh, I really wish I had. All this speculation about the sarcophagus containing an antediluvian and being a portent of Gehenna is making me cringe. These are the kinds of ridiculous, superstitious assumptions I came here to debunk.
Gohoy?
Armageddon, doomsday, the end of all kindred. It's a common facet of most mythologies. Fear that the world will end. Many believe Cain and the antediluvians will return to consume or destroy all kindred. I wholeheartedly disagree.
Anti-disestablishmentarianisms?
No one I know has ever met one. But each of the clans and their bloodlines supposedly trace their origin to an original vampire, an antediluvian. Some swear these grandsires still exist into the present. But then, kindred and kind believe a lot of strange things.
And the Big Red Machine?
Cain is the biblical first kindred and founder of the mythological first city, Enoch, a place where kindred and kind coexisted. I believe Cain's a figure concocted to personify the transition from nomadic society to agrarian society. That myth, like most, has been twisted by time.
So Thin Bloods are on my mind for some reason.
Thin Bloods rarely exhibit features or powers of their clan, and many can't embrace. Some are even rumored to have reproduced. Many kindred are terrified that their weak blood heralds the dissipation of every bloodline. Somewhat of an ignorant reactionary response, don't you think?
Cool. Well, I'll trust your opinions.
Oh, don't let me interrupt your progress, if indeed you've made some. My reason for being here is probably being bid on as we speak. Someone is certainly going to be surprised when they find out they've just paid a kingly sum for a desiccated old corpse.
I just have to do my job. As I stare directly into your groin, I guess. Oh. Well. Well, let's get some more magic in me. So, blood theft. Feeding at a distance. Life is good. Except for this part.
Oh, excuse me, starting to doze off there. Oh, I need to get a guard animal of some sort to alert me when folks come in. Maybe one of them chimps like on that show Ape Detective? Oh, that monkey always gets his man.
I honestly don't think you would need a chimp to outperform you.
What? Oh, yeah, Mr. LaCroix's expecting you. For a young guy, he sure likes to work late. Me, I spent most of my youth in the entertainment industry. Yeah, I guarded the sets for over 6 top 10 TV shows.
Well, you know, put a pin in that. Okay. So, yeah, this one was kind of a massacre as well. I already told you that it would be.
The folly of leadership is knowing that no matter what you do, behind your back there's hundreds, certain that their own solution is the sounder one, and that your decision was the byproduct of a whimsical dart toss. I pronounce the blast sentence, and I soak the critical fallout. I make the decisions no one else will. Leadership. I wear the albatross and a bullseye.
No, you're doing fine.
I've had my fill of sycophants. I need adjutants I can trust.
Alright, then you suck.
The blood hunt on Nines Rodriguez for the murder of Alistair Grout will be called. Rodriguez's execution is only a matter of time. I have lit the fuse. If a war ignites, it's my head they will sharpen the pikes for. Now to the matter of the sarcophagus. Do you need assistance bringing it up?
So about that.
Stolen?
Stolen?
How? Who would... Oh, Gary. Gary, you treasonous maggot. I should have anticipated your treachery, sewer rat.
Who's Gary?
The Nosferatu Primogen. The Nosferatu were responsible for finding out where the sarcophagus was taken after the Dane, and for getting keys to the museum. They were the only ones who knew. It's obvious to me now. My mistake.
No.
I want him found. I want him found. The sarcophagus could be exploited, causing who knows what catastrophe to this city if it were to fall into the wrong hands.
And this is probably my job.
The Nosferatu lurk in the filth below the streets of Hollywood, but not even I know just where they hide. Hollywood is, unfortunately, lacking in any Camarilla loyalties. Hollywood's baron is an anarch named Isaac. Isaac's more civil than the anarchs downtown, but nonetheless, he wears his mistrust of me on his sleeve. He may know how to contact the Nosferatu. Find Gary and get him to talk. That sarcophagus could be used against us. Do not come back until you have it. Now, I must announce the blood hunt and bear the brunt of all consequences. Escort her out.
Cool.
I'm sorry there, but Mr. LaCroix, he told me not to let anybody up right now. He sounded kind of PO'd. Must be all the late nights he's working. Anyhow, I can't let you go see him right now. Sorry.
I mean, I wanted to talk to you, actually. But I guess if you're going to be like that... Thought you might have wanted a friend or something, but no. Clan Gangrel are fierce warriors. Well,
Hop in.
That I bloody misclick. You know what? I'm not copying a Masquerade violation for the mouse being annoying. Alright, so I've got to go do the thing. Back up we go.
Oh, excuse me, what? Oh.
Hey, I didn't kill everyone this time.
The folly of leadership. I pronounce the blood hunt on. Now to the matter. Stolen. The Nos. I want him. The Nos. Hollywood's baron. Find.
Most suburbs express bilious contempt for the vampires of the Camarilla, whom they see as cowardly wretches unable to accept their predatory natures. I'm not going to do magic in front of you. Isn't that cool?
Hop in.
Sure. Well.
Ain't seen you here before. If I haven't seen you, neither has Isaac. So that's your next stop.
Yeah, sure. Where are you at?
Isaac's in the jewelry store at the end of the street. Consider yourself invited.
Will do. Ah, the Lucky Star Hotel.
No.
End of the street, you say? That's the wrong end of the street, I assume. Not there either. And Zamitzi. Zamitzi? Something like that. Cool place.
Good evening, Neonate. Isaac Abrams. I've been expecting you. Seems the wooden soldiers of the Camarilla shuffle in a little too often these nights. That baby-faced two-bit Prince LaCroix got something to say to me?
I mean, I guess, but also you're, street force etiquette.
Very courteous of you to stop by. All kindred that enter my domain are expected to introduce themselves. It may seem like an outdated formality, but it serves its purpose.
That purpose would be?
It gives me the opportunity to personally welcome visitors to my domain. It also helps to establish an understanding in advance, so that there are no unfortunate accidents while they are in town.
So, this understanding of yours.
Call me old-fashioned, but this is my barony, and as is tradition, a token of respect must be paid.
I see.
What I want is a simple exchange. Last week I paid for a certain item, a movie, and this evening I got an email saying that the seller is ready to deliver it. Unfortunately, he's become a bit paranoid all of a sudden. Won't meet me in person, won't drop it off, won't even answer his phone. Says he'll send the location of the pickup to a computer in the nearby internet cafe tonight. You see where I'm going with
this? You're worried it's a setup.
Speaking of paranoia, no. Simple pickups, all that's involved. Go to the Ground Zero Internet Cafe. Look for a directory named Joseph K. and use the password Kafka. There'll be an email in there that will specify a nearby location. Meet the contact, pick up the item, come back. Not too painful, right?
Yeah, alright, sure.
Excellent. In the meantime, consider yourself a welcome guest in my barony. Welcome to Hollywood.
Thanks. This keeps getting longer and longer. I just want to sleep. Man, I wish I was actually dead. Alright, let's see what trouble we can get into. Suri entrance, real fake door. Locked. But interesting looking.
Oh my gosh, is that you? Everyone was worried sick about you. When you didn't show up and didn't call and nobody knew anything about what happened to you, we thought you were dead. Are you okay? You know what? Never mind. We have to help you.
Who?
It's me, Samantha. Don't you... Did you suffer amnesia? Is that it? Let me make a call. We'll get everybody together. We can talk. Maybe you'll remember something. The important thing is that they know that you're alive.
No, actually.
Come on, this is serious. I know it's you. Don't you recognize me? It's me. It's Samantha. What happened to you?
What's
Look at your
happening?
face. You look exactly the same. It's uncanny. I can't believe it.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Sorry. My mistake.
I just wanted a bite to eat. Well, we've got to go to the hotel anyway.
Sorry, no vacancies.
Just looking.
Feel free, babe. This is a treasure trove of human banality. Working here, you meet lots of types of man. You get stories, you get characters, you know. This is the kind of place where writers go to study human behavior, man. It's invaluable.
You're a writer?
Writer's such a tarnished term, you know what I mean? It's like every other guy says he's a writer, right? Like, you write a letter, you're a writer, you know? It's like, what I do, that's screenwriting. Like, I encapsulate the essence of excellent film in my scripts, all right? Like, I'm like a blacksmith with pens, right? I'm a welder of montage.
And what do you write, then?
Does a writer write, or does he just, like, ink the flotsam and jetsam floating in his subconscious into a 120-page piece of film genius? But, you know, most of my subconscious is filled with old horror films, so that's what I write mostly, I guess.
What kind of horror?
Me? I'm like looking to redefine the vampire movie, okay? Like, tons of people make vampire flicks, okay, popular characters, but me, I'm gonna be doing the real deal. Like, not only is it gonna be scary, but it's gonna be believable.
And if I wanted to know?
In my story, it's not like about garlic and bats, okay? It's about vampire societies and stuff. You know, like, what would vampires be really all about? I mean, how do they blend into society without being discovered?
Huh. Well, good luck with that.
The moon is out, everyone's in dreamland, and you've tuned into the dead of night. Nobody to fall asleep next to? Go ahead and pull the radio into bed. That's what I'm here for. And hey, why don't you call me sometime? Area code 323-KL5-KTRK. Looks like somebody's been waiting in the queue quite a while to speak to yours truly. So, caller, why aren't you asleep? Insects? As in you have an insect problem? Or chirping crickets are keeping you up?
Lovely. Can we beat an 8? We have a 4. And buff gives us 2, so that gives us 6. Alright. So no. We can't get to an 8. We can't get to an 8.
Oh my god! My work is done.
Oh. Hey, bud. So 6, we opened 5, 4. 3 we can't get into. 2 we can't get into. 1 we can't get into.
Night eating you?
Yeah, there's a corpse upstairs.
Already? Man, that's early for tonight. Oh well, I'll call the cops, but who knows when they'll show up to protect and serve, right?
I know, right? Can't make any cards. Civilization of the Undead is a manipulative and poison stance. Well, it's fun. Ground 0 is where we need to go, so that's not where we're going. Straight into the sex pit.
Hey, hot pants.
Who are you?
The name's Flynn. I'm the proprietor of this here establishment. Anything you want, you can get at the sin bin. Depraved ain't a 4-letter word here. You know what I'm talking about?
Not at all.
The sin bin? Oh, we've got filth of every flavor. Just tell me what makes your bits tingle, honey. I'll set you right up.
Ew.
Man, we got everything you'll ever need. Softcore, hardcore, gay, straight, farm, or furry. We got shockers, shivers, self-lubricators, and strap-ons. Chains, crops, and canes are in the bag next to the triple ripples. Like I said, we got it all.
I guess. So he's got 1 jar of estrogen and 1 jar of orthotricycline. Yeah, you've really got it all. You know, have a watch.
What can I do to you, honey? Yeah? What do you want to know? Hollywood. Which ones?
Asian theater. Oh, good. Yeah.
The
Cool.
Asshole. It's just across the street. Some uptight Hollywood club where the drinks cost too much and the girls put out too little. Which ain't bad for me. Most of the drunk, horny assholes come straight to my place after last call. Which ones? We got all you need right here, but if you like, second-rate smut, head up the street to Vesuvius. One of the strippers actually owns the place. You should see the rack of lamb on that one. Which ones? The old Asian theater? It's been closed for a while. Place gives me the freaking creeps. Seems like everyone's got a Hollywood ghost story, but you walk by that place and look at it, you'll swear something's looking back. Yeah? What do you want to know?
Goodbye forever. Chin. Do I get to try to pick it? Yeah, that's what I figured. 5? Well, we can beat that. Because we know we can get to 6. Inventory. Alrighty. Cool. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Hardware malfunctioning, software installed. No, I'm gonna regret this one. Cool. Ugh. I like how I sold the guy a watch and then stole his better watch. It seems about what he deserves. And toggle fire modes by using the attack mode toggle. Oh. Alright, I'm good. Interesting use of locks. Nope. Oops. Well, I'm gonna guess that we come back here later. And assume we come back later. Alright, we haven't had our fill of sex apparently.
Oh, look what just walked in. I can't imagine you'd get much of a rise out of Vesuvius, being what you are. Maybe I'll have more luck with you.
Just because I'm a woman and you can't get a rise out of anything.
I think we should get to know each other a little better upstairs, where we can be ourselves. Come up to my room. Just 14 little steps. I'll make it worth it. Believe me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this feels very trap-like.
You'd be missing out if it wasn't.
Yeah.
Isn't this better? You and me alone, for just a little while. Away from jihad and the nonsense, and the dangers. Just the two of us. I don't want to spoil the moment, but there's a reason I needed to speak to you alone.
Yeah.
I forget sometimes the two-faced nature of our blood. It's sad, really, the way we get conditioned so quickly, isn't it? The reason I asked you up here is because I and the rest of the Hollywood kindred have been under surveillance lately by hunters. I didn't want you to say anything that might draw attention.
I appreciate it.
Think nothing of it. I'm Velvet. Valor. Call me Velvet. It's been months since I've seen anyone new in here. I was starting to take it personally. And who should finally walk in but a real celebrity? I've heard a lot about you. So, wouldn't you like to know about me?
You know what? Yeah, sure.
I'm like a book. All you have to do is run your finger down my spine and crack me open. You'll see what I'm about.
I regret asking.
Hunters. Yes. They've been staking out Hollywood for several weeks. They've been in Ash's club, mine, few others. I think they're whittling down their list of suspects. I'm a bit nervous. Until recently, I had one right under my nose.
And by that you mean...
For a few weeks, one of them was working here at Vesuvius, keeping an eye on the clientele. I found a weapon in her locker and I fired her. She's still in Hollywood watching my club. And me.
Look, you might have to kill her.
I've had to adjust a lot to this existence, and I've accepted that I may have to do just that. But I'm a suspect, and if she ends up dead and I'm seen, they'll either kill me or chase me into obscurity, where I'll wither and die.
Maybe I could do it.
Would you? I think it might be a little much to ask.
Yeah, I guess I'll do it, because it helps everyone.
You'd really be willing to do this for me? I won't lie. It's gonna be dangerous. But if you got rid of her, I'd be grateful. Very, very grateful.
Alright, where is
She
she?
works over at the sin bin now. Her hair's blonde. On top. Broken heart tattoo on the small of her back. Dances under the name Chastity. As if that wasn't a dead giveaway. I want you to understand. I don't want any innocents killed on my account. So if there are other dancers or patrons around, you'll have to lure them away from her. Do it as quietly as you can. No witnesses, please. And be careful using disciplines around the humbler.
Sure, but before I go, one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
You said you'd tell you about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You're a stripper, huh? How's that paying out for you?
Mm-hmm. It is now. I'm sorry. I'd rather revel in the present than dwell on the past.
Look, you said you were an open book. There's not really much that's getting revealed here.
Mm-hmm.
Pawn shop. Oh. The bar.
No.
Well, you're not really trying to hide it all, are you?
Hey, Poppy,
no.
need a date?
Lovely evening.
It's not my problem. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Yeah, hey there. Need a date?
Subtle. Yeah, we were going this way. Every day's great at your Judas.
in dreamland, and you've tuned into the Deb of Night.
What's up? Oh.
Nobody to fall asleep next to?
Welcome to Red
Go
Spot,
ahead and
home of the
pull
Monster
radio into
Chug.
bed.
72
That's what I'm
ounces
here
of your favorite beverage for
And
89
hey, why don't you
cents.
call me
Blah, blah.
sometime?
You need
Area
help or
code
something?
223 KL5 KTR.
Always. You should come out and
Looks
see
like
my
somebody's
band,
been
A Bowl
waiting
of
in the queue
Cereal.
quite a while to
We're
see
playing
you
tomorrow
guys
night at
today.
the crematorium.
So
No
caller,
cover for
why are you
chicks. We're gonna ruin the place.
Insects.
Okay. Anything else?
Or
Yeah,
tripping
the
crickets that keep
Vesuvius
you up,
rocks.
or
They don't let me
you
in
have
anymore,
nightmares
but
about them.
damn, the
Help me
girls
out
in
here.
there, dude. It's like a midget smuggling ring in there. If you're into that kind of thing, I mean.
No.
Hey, you know, you should really ask me about the special,
Are
you
there
know?
any scientists out there listening to this?
I'm glad you asked that, baby. Seeing as how you look trustworthy or something, I got this special where you buy some really expensive burrito tots or grapeful juice. You get a free weapon of your choice, bro. You interested?
Yeah. Alright, what do we got? So, what have we got? Heavy clothing, armor 1.
So, you never sleep at night.
Leather
I assume you do
is
sleep,
armor
right?
2, -1 dex.
And what exactly do you do? I'm a middle school teacher. That would explain why my nephew
Sledgehammer.
invested the money I sent him for his birthday on magic beans.
44
It's
Magnum.
always good to know that the future of our country is in good hands, isn't it?
You know what?
Oh boy.
Let's
see
get
who else we
that.
got. Caller, what do you do for a living?
I'm Roger.
Okay, and what do you do, Roger?
I'm a writer, Deb.
So, have you written any movies I might have seen?
Well, I actually haven't finished any screenplays yet.
I see. So, have you done any other kinds of writing?
Well, just some outlines right now, but I got some really good ideas for some stories that are crawling around in the old noggin.
So, if you haven't really written anything, how can you call yourself a writer? Because I once fixed my toilet doesn't make me a plumber, right?
Well, you see...
Is there anyone in this city that doesn't call themselves a writer or actor or director? Don't you think to those who actually make
Guess we don't need a revolver.
deeming yourself something you're not and not even trained to do?
Let's change clothes in front of this honest young man.
I think I'm pretty good at knowing what's good writing from bad writing.
Well, wouldn't that make you a critic? Let's see if anyone else agrees. Line 2. Are you ready for a menage a trois?
Sure thing, Deb.
And would you please state what you do for me?
I'm a personal assistant for a producer at Parasite Studio.
Perfect. Do you need a lot of screen?
Don't get me started.
So, my story's about this guy.
Hola.
Okay, so this guy...
This isn't gonna turn out to be ironic, is it? You're not like a serial killer, are you?
Well, not yet. What's the time? I think we're coming up to the end of the stream, given it's just gone midnight. So, how about we call it there? So, thanks for joining me. I'll be back, I guess, tomorrow for more Vampire for Vampire Week. And stay tuned after the break for the raid as per usual. See you.
And so we come to the end of another day on Sunshine Television. Hope today has been a good one for you, and we hope tomorrow is an even better one. And now this is Ray Marsh on behalf of all of us here at the Granville studios of SEQ Television on channels 8, 1, 5 and 10, wishing you all a very good night.